Wednesday night, FA Youth Cup against Curzon Ashton. What can you tell us about the kind of side that you've got together this season?
Decent side, to be fair. Probably one of the strongest we've had through for quite a number of years in terms of the physicality of the team in general. I wouldn't say technically they're the best group we've had, but definitely in terms of the physicality and the strength and pace, it's one of the best we've had for a while.
Good start to the season, only lost one game in the league so far, so flying high. What can people expect from the team if they come down to watch them on Wednesday evening? Well,
as you say, we're full of confidence because the team are joint top of the table at the moment with Shrewsbury. We've only lost once, that was against Shrewsbury away. And anybody I think who's been up to Ravenmere to watch us this season will tell you that we're a good counter-attacking team, which fits in with what I'm saying about the lads being quick and strong. They can expect to see us give 100% because that's a demand we put on the players all the time, training and games. So they will definitely match the opposition in terms of work rate and commitment, and hopefully play some good football. We like to switch the play quickly and get into wide areas. We try and encourage the players to play 1v1s and 2v1s in wide areas and go and attack with pace.
So from the kind of players that you've got, you sort of try and play an expansive, exciting sort of brand of football?
Yeah, we do try. Obviously these are only 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, so it doesn't quite come off all the time, but that's what we work in. Right throughout the academy really. It's the philosophy of the academy to play, as you say, expansive football, try and attack quickly, play through the lines, get our exciting players, which is usually our attacking players, on the ball in advanced areas, and give them an environment where they can go and express themselves and go and be creative.
For those who maybe don't know too much about the actual players that are going to be involved tomorrow night, who would you sort of point out as maybe the ones to watch?
Forwards, we've got Solani Omatola, who's been involved with the first team at the end of last season. He's been in the first team squad this season on one occasion. He's scored 4 goals so far this season. Really quick player. Likes to go and attack off the back of the opposition defence, running behind the opposition. He's definitely one to watch. Another one's Samuel Asani. He's been playing left side recently, really good in 1v1 situations. And we've got a really good midfield trio in Callum Lucy, Darren Askew and Kevin Kringle, who've got a real good blend of the ability to press the ball really well, and technically they've got the ability to switch play and pick passes out. So going forward, we've got exciting players going forward. Defensively, we work as a team defensively to make sure that everybody does their little part in making sure that we're a good cohesive unit defensively. So that's worked really well, and that's a big part of what we do in training, making sure the players are united as a group, and giving us the platform to go and attack the opposition.
FA Youth Cup is a great kind of platform for players like this. It's obviously a chance for them to play at Prenton Park, which I know a few of them maybe not have done so far. What kind of an opportunity, you obviously won the FA Youth Cup yourself as a player, what kind of a stepping stone do you think that this kind of competition can give to the youngsters?
I think it's brilliant for the kids, because like you say, it gives them the opportunity to experience big games, even though there's not going to be an immensely big crowd here. It's still different for them, so you're then putting them into a different environment where they've got to be able to psychologically deal with different aspects. So it is different for them. Some of them will manage that in different ways. Some of them will take it as a positive. Some of them might see that as a negative and be nervous about it. So as a staff, we've got to be ready to manage that. But a fantastic competition, one that I was fortunate enough to win many years ago. But a great opportunity for the players, because they know as they progress through the rounds, there's an opportunity of getting a really big draw, and you get the opportunity to go and play at really big stadiums if you're lucky.
I know we're only at an early stage, second qualifying round, but do you sort of set targets as to how far you might want to go in this tournament?
Obviously as far as possible, but the difference this year as compared to in previous seasons is that we've had to come in at the first qualifying round, so that gives us I think 4 qualifying rounds before we even get in the first round proper. So for us to start thinking too far in advance and setting targets would be unrealistic, I think, because obviously with the players it's about their development as individuals. We will never get a full youth team through to the first team. We'll probably only get 1 or 2 individuals, hopefully. So we have to give them the right environment to develop individually. And for myself and Paul Morrison, who's been working with them this season, it's about creating that environment as a team. So that winning mentality that the team has going into play the games of a Saturday or Wednesday in this case, that they've got that environment to develop individually, and that will always be the primary objective of the youth team.
What do you know about Curzon Ashton's team?
Not too much, to be honest, but we were the same going into the Barnton game in the first qualifying round. They play in the same league as a Warrington youth team that we played a friendly against 2 weeks ago. So we kind of put that fixture in against Warrington as preparation for the Barnton game, and it's the same again, same standard. So the players are well aware of what to expect, having played the 2 fixtures previously. Don't think it'll be much different come the game on Wednesday night, but what it will be different with the psychological aspect of the opposition, because they get to come to Prenton Park to play, so we've got to be aware of that. What
kind of sort of pressures or opportunities does that kind of raise for both teams, really?
Well, definitely for them. You know, they're obviously young players who are playing at a lesser level than our boys are fortunate enough to play at. So we're aware that they'll definitely be up for it. They'll definitely give 100%, and as I said previously, it's up to our players to make sure that we work hard in the opposition, and that's a requirement every game we go into from our players at this club, that they work hard in the opposition. Hopefully, if the boys do that, then you would like to think that we've got a better standard of players in our football club than Curzon Ashton have, with respect. So if that's the case, then hopefully we'll win the tie and get through to the next round, but it will be difficult.